Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and wherever this message finds you, I hope it finds you well. This is the July edition of the Vetcelerator newsletter where we're going to be discussing a very, very new topic in veterinary marketing and brought to you by Our Own Money and Failings. So you can learn whether or not your practice is ready for ChatGPT ads. And bottom line up front, probably not. But let's talk about it so you can see what we did and what you can learn from us. ChatGPT is not new. It came out in 2022, but it has drastically changed how users are finding veterinary practices, and how your clinic is getting found in results will make a big difference to your top line and bottom line. To give you a quick stat, as a referral source in 2025, only 22% of our practices we work with saw a referral from ChatGPT. That number has accelerated so quickly. Since January, it's actually 73%, and it's probably higher still. That's just the last time we did the study. So more people are finding you through ChatGPT. Enter advertising. Now you can advertise on ChatGPT. It announced a beta just last month, and we signed up for it. We spent $1,000 over 2 weeks targeting Vetcelerator in Tennessee, Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Florida. And here is what we found out. We found a platform that was very much in its infancy, very much resembling Google's platform maybe a long time ago. You could do campaigns, you could do look for clicks, you could look for reach, you could look for conversions, but separate from targeting keywords, we're actually targeting content hints. And so your most typical search on a Google search ad might be something like veterinarian near me, right? People are looking for care. High intentionally, you want to put your clinic in front of them. Well, in AI models, it's actually more about providing content hints. So someone that's actually searching for topics on relevant dog vaccines, or maybe something that might be more apropos right now, which is flea tick and heartworm season, or the New World screwworm, that would be a content hint and might be an opportunity for your ad to appear in a ChatGPT result. Sounds good. However, the budget was a little bit unpredictable. So just like an ad platform, you have to set a budget. We had one, and it was $5 to $8 per day. All was well. ChatGPT said, spend more. We did, and it went to $400. That's not unusual for a beta platform to make a broad jump like that. However, it does show a need to be very closely monitoring it and using professional guidance if you're running them yourself to not make sure that your ad spend goes out of control. Second, the targeting is a little wonky. So like we mentioned, we're looking mostly in the Southeast for these ads. We found results from far-reaching places such as Michigan, Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, and that is not where we were targeting. So if you were a national brand like us, that might be okay. But most of our practices we work with, and darn it, I think every veterinary practice competes in a hyper-local space with a radius of maybe 15 miles, some more and some less. You are a hyper-local business, national footprint not relevant. You need to make sure your ads are being shown to people in your location. And finally, the reports are I guess minimal is what we would say. You are able to see information into cost and information into clicks and information into conversions if you set it all up, but you have no idea on intent, you have no context, there's no matching logic and user pathways, so like how people are getting to you has not been established yet. And advanced marketers use these things every day when they're managing advertising accounts to make sure that they're performing really well. Not having the reporting gives little feedback loops into how to make the product better from an advertiser's perspective. And so, in short, should you advertise on ChatGPT? Probably not yet. We still see limitations on limited reporting, broad targeting, managing a budget, and we still see positive and ROI and significant better control on Meta platforms and Google platforms, which is what we do the majority of our work on. Hope that's helpful for you. Instead, I would say figuring out how to use AI for your practice is probably not an advertising game, but it's definitely a site design game. It's definitely a keyword game, and it's definitely making sure that when users come to your site, far more prepared than ever, they have an option to book with you. That's it in short for this week, or this month, I should say. And just to feature some of our partners we worked with, most notably, the Fountain Report is now available for free for all Vetcelerator members. We're very thrilled about this, and the team over at Intelligence puts out some A-plus market news so you can stay on top of what's going on in the world. We want to also mention that Jim Ladd has joined the team. We're very proud of this. He is the head of strategy for Vetcelerator, and Jim is a man that needs no introductions, but I'll give him one anyway. He has been around the space as part of companies such as PSI, VetBooks, and VetStreet with a long-standing positive reputation. And as ever, the Vetcelerator portal is there for our members to learn more about us, about our partners, and to get transparency into how much they save every single month with us on the products and services that they use. If we can ever be helpful for you all, please let us know. We'll be at WVC in Nashville later on next month, and we hope to see you there. Until then, thank you very much for your business and for reading our work. We very much appreciate it.